Hello friends, I'm Shelby. Welcome back to A Little Literary Love. I'm glad you're with me today because today's video is one of my most popular videos that I do, which is my unboxing videos. I have 4 boxes, subscription boxes here that I'm going to unbox for you all. All of these I believe are for the month of July that I've just kind of been sitting in my book room office area for a while, and it's time to open them. Although I did get a notification that I have another subscription box that will be on the way, but like anytime I click, it's so frustrating sometimes because anytime I click on like the tracking of it, it says that it still hasn't actually arrived to like USPS. They've just created the label. So who knows when that'll get here. That one is my Beastly box, which I'm super excited about, but that will probably have to wait until either next month's unboxing video, or I might make a special video for it, just depending on how long I want to wait to unbox it. Yes, little teeny tiny change of scenery. I am sitting on my office floor because the chair that I usually sit in, I have it somewhere else in my room because I actually was trying to do work things. So I'm too lazy to bring my chair back over here because I'm just going to have to bring it back over to the other side for work stuff. So here we are. We're on my floor and it's fine. But I have several boxes. So I have Renegade. We have Fay Crate, which I have stopped my subscription for because I haven't been super impressed. So honestly, that's probably the box that I'm going to open first, just because I'm not like as excited for it. And some of the books that I've gotten from it, I've already put on my Pango account. So if you're interested in some of the books that I am getting, but I am not going to keep, and I'm planning on unhauling, you can check my Pango account. And if you're interested, maybe grab it for yourself. I also have Moonlight and then my Satisfiction box. So all the other ones I'm super excited about. I've had really great success with them. But we're going to start with Fay Crate. I just haven't been impressed with them. I don't really care for the goodies that I get, which honestly for me, like I don't usually like boxes that have a ton of goodies, just kind of depending on what they are. Like Satisfiction has goodies in it, but it's more like self-care goodies like face masks and lotion and a candle. Like that stuff is stuff that I'm actually going to use. The Fay Crate, usually doesn't have stuff that I'll use. And I really don't like that it's YA books mixed in with adult books. I really don't care for it. I think they are changing that and changing it to an adult only or YA only version of it. So I might see how that one is. Maybe try that out, but I'm honestly also not doing greatest financially right now, just full disclosure. So I'm kind of halting or putting on hold several of my subscription boxes because I am also going to 2 book conventions, and I want to be able to, I don't want those book conventions to put me like in the negative. So I'm trying really, really hard, picking up more shifts, selling stuff, all the things, so that I'll be okay. Okay, so we have a sticker set. I mean, sometimes I like stickers. So what we have, this says Dead Inside. See that one? Warning, I bite. Then some bats. So I don't know if these have to do with for vampires. I don't know if these have anything to do with the book or if this is from some other book. And then we've got lips with like fangs. Those are cute. This little pouch. You are capable, you are strong. So it's got this long strap, this a little pouch. I'm not super impressed with this quality, I'm not gonna lie. This is okay. I don't know if I'd use this or not. Because I have my own like little like purse that I like to use that is crossbody for like different events and things. A ceramic spoon rest. Inspired by The Dark Becomes Her by Judy I. Lynn. I have no idea who that is or who that book is. Oh, this is really pretty. This maybe it's Fate, and it's got a, is that a lotus? And you can rest like a spoon on here. I don't understand products like these. How does this have anything to do with books? I mean, this is pretty, and I mean, I guess this is useful. I could use it in my kitchen, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, what is this? Nook Standy. Inspired by Maze of Shadows by Catherine Ann Kingsley. That name sounds familiar. I don't know that I'm not sure what book that is. Oh, this is pretty. Nook Standy. So I guess, can you put this on your shelves maybe? Kind of hard to get it, but look. That's really pretty. That I might actually put on my shelves. I don't know where I would put it on my shelves, but that is really pretty. See, that makes sense. That, like a little thing to put in your bookshelves. That completely makes sense. Okay. This book is gorgeous. Okay, so yes, this is for June. We have a little art print, which looks really pretty. I just don't know. Okay, so we have this one, Marked by Max and Secrets by Maggie Sinceri. Everlasting Possession duet. So, oh, is this both of them? That's kind of cool. This is a really pretty book. Okay. All right, Fay Crate. I see you. I stopped my subscription and then you send me a super pretty book. Oh, okay. We have these sprayed edges. Super pretty. And then the Naked book is gorgeous. It's like one of those tarot cards and it says the Lovers. And then the inside papers, I don't remember if, and that's the same on the other side. I don't remember if their other books had those or not. I'm hoping this is actually a adult fantasy romance, because in the About the Author section it says Maggie Sinceri is the author of dark fantasy romance books by day and a witch tarot card reader and succubus by night, which sounds super cool. She also writes a Substack about spirituality, sex, art, psychology, and witchcraft. Okay, this chick sounds cool. I need to check her out. Okay, I'm going to read out of the book because that's the other gripe that I have about Fay Crate is this little like information card. The font is way too small for my not great eyes to be able to read. Like, I cannot read that whatsoever. So I'm going to read what it's about. Evie, someone is watching me, a vampire, a monster who wears a mask. He's the embodiment of everything I hate most, the darkness I can't escape, violence, circles, and his shadows teased. Worse than his cruelty are his beautiful words, his comforting touch, his gentle care. I have to resist him, or he will ruin everything I love. Now, when I run, he hunts. Kylo. My sweet blonde angel has spent her life afraid. I can scent the terror and woundedness in her addictive blood, and it only drives my obsession deeper. I am plagued by the need to mark her, claim her, protect and care for her. She may spend her days picking flowers and reading romance novels, but inside her is a secret darkness that calls to mine. I can't stop myself from following, tormenting, and playing with my little witch, nor can I help eliminating anyone who stands in my way. One day, my angel will never be able to run from me again. Okay, I'm actually really excited about this book. This duet. I think this is both books in here. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just the one. I'm not sure. If you've read this, let me know, because this actually sounds so good. Vampires, dark romance, all yes. Yes to all of this. This is so pretty. See, this is what I want from Fay Crate. So I might watch some other people's like videos for when they do finally switch over to like YA versus adult books, boxes, because I might do the adult one. Like I'm more inclined to read adult. Like YA books, some of them sound really good and I'll try them, and I'm usually just disappointed because not that they're bad books, it's just I am not a YA reader anymore. I want adult fiction. I want my characters to be a little bit older. I don't really care for the naivete of YA characters, which, I mean, makes sense because they're young adults, but it's not something that I like or what I gravitate towards. And I'm not really sure if their separation of their boxes is still going to have, some of these like other goodies in them, or if they might have like a book only, because if they have a book only one, then that might be the one that I end up going to. But like I said, I need to make a little bit more money at the moment before I go back to this. So it might be a hot minute. I'm going to sit on if I want to go back to this subscription, but I'm super impressed with this one. I will actually be keeping this. Sorry. So like this thing, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, but whatever. Now we're going to go to my Satisfiction box, which I'm super excited about. Although this one, I can't remember. I don't think I was super excited about this book, if I'm remembering correctly. And this is another one that, same thing, they mix in YA books too, which I don't really care for. So I need to get better, because I think you can. Well, obviously you can, because I just skipped my next renewal, even though I really wanted it because it was like a sapphic romance and it looks super pretty. But I'm hoping maybe they'll have like an overstock sale of it or a resale of it later on. But all of my subscription boxes I'm trying to like skip for this month and next month if I can, and maybe even for October too, if possible. I don't know. Some subscription boxes are really weird on how many times they'll let you skip, or if you can skip like 2 in a row. Some of them don't let you do that. You can only skip 1, and then the next one you have to get, or you can only skip like with Mystic Box. That's why I got kicked out of Mystic Box, because I skipped too many in a row. I think they had, if you skip more than 2 in a row, so I went to my 3rd skip, your subscription automatically gets canceled, which I don't like that. But I also understand, because they have to make room for new subscribers, which is super frustrating. So anyway, I'm trying to skip some for now and maybe come back to them like in November, December, when I'm hopefully doing a little bit better financially, because I'll be out of my book convention window. Anyway, so Satisfiction is a bi-monthly book box that I have quite enjoyed, which I didn't get all of this. And they are a small business, a Black-owned small business, and they feature fantasy and science fiction books by Black authors. So I am trying to do my best with reading more diversely, and their books that they've featured in here have been really gorgeous. And I thought this would be a great way to put more books by Black authors on my radar so I can try to read more. And I've gotten several from them that I think sound amazing. I did finally read, no, there it is. Oh, it's up here. Hold on. Please hold. Living Legend, like this is one of the most gorgeous books that I own on my shelves. This is from their box. I was not a subscriber yet when I got this, but this was in a past item sale, overstock sale that they had. I'm super happy about it, but I did finally read this and this was really good. And I want to finish this series out. And there are several more of their books that I've gotten that I'm super excited about reading. It's hard for me to read physical copies all that quickly, but again, they're bi-monthly and they have a book and then they have goodies in there, but their goodies are more like self-care type goodies. So we have from Spa Life, we have a night cream, a retinol repairing night cream. I am not the best when it comes to like self-care and like face stuff. I can't remember if retinol is one that you can use daily or if you're not supposed to use that all the time. But I am almost out of my current night cream, so it smells lavendery, and it says it's lavender. Lavender is not my favorite, but lavender is also really good for like sleep, so that kind of makes sense with it being night cream. So I'm excited to try that out. Let's see here. We have a Studio O scented shower oil eucalyptus. This is a cute little bottle. I've been curious about doing like a body oil. So this is an oil that you put on your body while you're still in the shower and it helps with like hydration of your body. And I have not gotten an oil yet. Super excited about that. And then we always get a candle that is themed with the books. So this one is titled Coming of Age. It is sandalwood and vanilla. Oh, careful. Ooh, that smells good. Their candles usually smell really good too. And then we get, they always have some face masks. So we have a 24K Gold Hydra Collagen Gold Foil Face Mask. And then a duo mask. So we have a rose petal mud mask and then a green tea mud mask. I don't know. See, that's kind of like, these are the kind of stuff that I actually like in book boxes. I like getting those because everybody needs a good like spa day. To the book, which I think in the past they haven't bubble wrapped. I don't know. I can't really remember. Which we get a bookmark to go with it, and the book, which is Bones to the Wind by Tatiana Obi, A Forging of Age, Book 1. And I can't remember if this one is YA or not. And then we have the bookmark. If it's not YA, I think this is, I don't think this is a romance. I think this is just a fantasy. I'm like usually not as excited about because I mean I'm a romance girly. I like romance books, but this is really pretty. There's like little scorpions on the edges. The naked's really pretty too. to the Wind. Let's see what this one is about. So now I don't know how to say, I might have to look up how to say this name. Rasia or Rasia, I'm not really sure, is determined to destroy her old man's record in the forging, a trial each child must succeed to come of age. All Rasia needs is to do. I'm tripping on words. All Rasia needs to do is hunt down a Gonda, hitch its tentacle ass to her windship, and haul it back home in record time. Easy, or it would be if Rasia wasn't stuck on the same team as Nico, a know-it-all spoiled grubworm who never does anything Rasia tells her to do. Okay, I kind of like that. Nico doesn't care about Rasia's egotistical dreams of glory. This is her brother's last chance to pass the forging, or her father is going to banish him from the family. She needs to scour the desert to find whatever team the Bones placed him on and help him kill a Gonda before it kills him. Too bad Nico and Rasia can't get along to steer a wind ship straight. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I still have no clue if this is YA or if this is adult. But like that kind of looks like a dragon, like maybe like a desert I don't know. That sounds really cool. I kind of like the snark in these characters. Very cool. Okay, and then we will do my Moonlight, which is another bi-monthly box, which I did open this kind of already just to make sure that the books were okay because it was raining when I saw this on my stoop. So I just gotta make sure that our pretty books are okay. Wanted to read. This is for July. Anyway, so this is another bi-monthly book box subscription. It is fantasy romance, and this one is one of those book subscription boxes that is a book only, which I appreciate. You get a hardcover special edition book, sprayed edges. They're always very pretty. So our July book is The Road of Bones by Demi Winters. I'm going to open this one up. And it has a 1 on the side, so I'm assuming this is part of a series. This looks really cool. Wailing. Ooh. Oh, that's scary. That looks like a demonic, like, stag. I don't know if you can see that really well with my lighting, but there's like, he's got red eyes and teeth, and there's like blood dripping. And then the sprayed edges are really cool. This one always has really cool artwork too on the inside. And this one has a, get to it, a ribbon bookmark. Most of the time they have a ribbon bookmark. Sometimes, which I love it when they have this, sometimes they have a page overlay like bound into the book, which is always super cool. So let's read what this one is about. So let's see here. In this epic and immersive Viking-inspired romantic fantasy, which obviously, like, this looks like Vikings, a woman fleeing a ruthless assassin accidentally joins forces with a group of thieves and must use all her cunning to escape with her life and heart intact. Scylla Nordvig is running for her life. The Queen of Isildur has sent warriors to bring Scylla to Sunnavik, where death awaits her. When her father is killed, his last words to Scylla I cannot read out loud, obviously. His last words set Scylla on a perilous quest. Travel the treacherous Road of Bones, a 1,000-mile stretch haunted by war bands, creatures of darkness, and a mysterious murderer, and go to Copa, where a shield house awaits her. After barely surviving the first stretch of road, a desperate Scylla sneaks into a supply wagon belonging to the notorious Blood Axe crew. To make it to Copa, she must win over Axe Eyes, the brooding leader of the crew, while avoiding the wolf, his distractingly handsome right-hand man. All the while, the Queen's ruthless assassin hunts Scylla obsessively. Will Scylla make it safely to Copa, or will she fall prey to the perils of the Road Bones? This sounds super cool. So your Moonlight book box exclusive edition features an exclusive redesigned cover, foiling, and UV spot. UV spot, is that what this is? I don't know. By Katrina Paints, digital edge designed by Katrina Paints, custom interior and paper artwork by JJ Florentina, bound overlay by Morgana Anagram. Oh, is there an overlay in here too? Well, let me see if I can find that, because all I see is the there is an overlay. I love it when they have the bound overlays in here. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, I'm glad I read that. That's super exciting. I can't wait to get to this one. Then last, but certainly not least, is my Renegade Romance box. This is another bi-monthly box. Actually, did I say that Moonlight was bi-monthly? Moonlight is not bi-monthly. I can't believe I said it. Moonlight is a monthly book box. I think that's one of my only ones that is actually a monthly book box. Most of the rest of the book boxes that I get are bi-monthly. So Renegade is a romance book box that does alien and monster romances. And I think this one might be Ruby Dixon. They tell you at the beginning of the year what all the books are going to be, or the boxes are going to be. So I appreciate that they do that so far in advance. Ugh. Get it open. Yes, it's Ruby Dixon. I love Ruby Dixon. So we got Renegade. We have this pack. I'm so excited. I love Ruby Dixon. I'm such a Ruby Dixon stan, even though honestly most of her stories follow a very like specific formula and they're all very similar to one another. But when I'm in a mood for her formula, I'm in a mood for it, and it definitely hits. So we have, I don't know why I got 3. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I got 3 signed book plates by Ruby Dixon. So I might save that for another Ruby Dixon book. Big Dixon Energy. They have great stickers. We have a little like art card, and then we have this big like sticker like page. That's really cool. Okay. Ooh. Oh, is it because there are 3 books in here? I didn't know there was 3 books. Okay. And then we get a cute little pin. I never know what to do with pins. I'm not a big pin collector, but look how cute this is. That's adorable. I love that. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got 3 books. I have them. Yes, there are 3 books here, which I'm super excited about because usually they only do 2, which I have read all but 1 of these. And like this, they look like comic book. They look so cool. So we have the Aliens Mail Order Bride. This is the only one that I haven't read, but I have read 1 other book in this series. I just haven't read. This is like a oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't realize this. So this is a compendium to the other 2 books. So the other 2 books, let me show you those, are When She Belongs and When She Purrs. So these are both books in the Ristiverse series. I have read both of these. There's like a tail. Like these are super pretty. I love these. So this is a compendium to the Ristiverse series, and it has different little short stories in it. So the Aliens Mail Order Bride is one that I haven't read. I didn't realize that that was in the Ristiverse. I was thinking that was in a different series from hers. Pretty Human, When She's Ready, and When She's Married. are all in this one. That's so cool. I'm so excited to have these on my shelves right next to my growing collection of Ruby Dixon books. I'm a little bit behind on her Ice Planet Barbarian special edition books, but I want to catch up. I'm gonna have all of them because I love them so much. And Ruby Dixon is one of the authors that I'm going to be seeing at the book convention that I'm going to, and I'm just so excited. Like I said, I'm such a Ruby Dixon stan. She has so many books. Her backlist is so long, and she puts out, I feel like it's at least 3 to 4 books a year, if not more. I don't know. That might also be why I like all of her books kind of feel like they follow this like formula to them, but I eat it up. I'm super excited. I love these. Okay. So that is it for my book unboxing today. Let me know what you think of all of these books. If you've read any of these books or if you subscribe to any of these boxes, let me know down below what your thoughts are on them. Which book should I get to first? This was a great unboxing. I'm so excited about all of these books that I got. I love it so much. Okay, that's going to be it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.